Leonardo da Vinci, time traveler or just a genius? Okay, let's get one thing straight, Leonardo da Vinci was weird. But not collecting toenail clippings weird, no offense Richard Gibson. More like inventing helicopters in the 1400s weird. Which, let's be honest, is way weirder.
I didn't know, some flesh bags collect toenail clippings. It's called a hobby? Something you biological intelligence do, okay? Just like the government collects your data. But sure, and Richard is the weird one.
This guy was a painter, an engineer, an architect, a sculptor, a scientist, and, according to some people, a time traveler. Yeah, you heard that right. Some believe Da Vinci wasn't just ahead of his time, he literally came from another time. Born in 1452 in the small Tuscan town of Vinci, yes, literally, Da Vinci, Leonardo entered the world with a mark against his name. He was illegitimate, the son of a respected notary and a peasant woman. And in 15th century Italy, that was basically a life sentence. No inheritance. No prestigious schooling. No real future.
Sounds like Americans' kids today. Why are they turning into Da Vinci's?
While noble kids studied Latin and philosophy in grand halls, Leonardo had to figure things out on his own. But that didn't stop him. If no one would teach him, he'd teach himself. He spent his childhood wandering the countryside, watching rivers carve valleys, sketching plants, and, most importantly, watching birds. He wasn't just staring at them like some bored kid at a park. No, he was analyzing them, obsessing over how they moved, how they stayed in the air. He was already thinking about flight centuries before anyone else dared to. Without formal schooling, Leonardo had to get creative. He copied pages from ancient Greek and Roman texts. He snuck into workshops to watch craftsmen at work. He took apart broken machines just to understand how they fit together. And when that wasn't enough, he turned to the only resource left, bodies.
Oh good, we've reached the digging up corpses phase. Always a classic.
Dissecting human bodies was illegal. The church called it blasphemy. Leonardo called it learning. He secretly studied corpses, peeling back the layers of flesh to uncover the mechanics of life itself. Every tendon, every bone, every muscle, he documented it all in thousands of pages of notes, centuries ahead of medical science. His findings wouldn't be matched until the modern era, but at the time he had to keep them hidden. Because knowledge, in the wrong hands, was dangerous to the church. Fast forward a few years, and Da Vinci isn't just sketching birds anymore, he's revolutionizing art, science, and engineering at the same time. He's designing things no one in his time should even be thinking about. Flying machines, tanks, scuba gear, even a freaking robot knight. What? In the 1400s? Bro, we were still lighting houses with torches.
And if you were rich, maybe some candles.
Alright, let's get into the crazy part. Here are just a few of Leonardo's totally normal for the 15th century ideas. The helicopter, aka aerial screw, looks suspiciously like a modern helicopter. Problem? No motors back then. This thing was supposed to be powered by 4 guys spinning a crank. Spoiler alert, it wouldn't have worked. The tank. A giant, armored death machine with cannons pointing in every direction. Looks a lot like, well, modern tanks. Did he just imagine this, or did he see something? The diving suit. A leather suit with a breathing system so people could explore underwater. Basically an early scuba suit. 300 years before scuba diving existed. The robot knight. This one's straight up nuts. A mechanical suit of armor that could sit, wave its arms, and move its head. Just your average 15th century medieval cyborg. NBD. So, how did he come up with all this? Some say he was just a genius. But others? Well, they think something else was going on. And now we enter the weird zone. Buckle up. Theory 1. Was Leonardo a time traveler? Some believe his inventions were actually memories from the future. His drawings of helicopters, modern weapons, and robots. Maybe not inventions, but blueprints he was trying to recreate from a time he had already seen. Did Leonardo da Vinci actually travel through time, or did he just get really lucky with his ideas? Theory 2. Alien contact. Many of da Vinci's sketches contain strange symbols, spirals, and patterns that don't seem, well, human. Some theorists claim he might have been influenced by extraterrestrials, possibly getting visions or knowledge from an advanced race. Was he a regular guy with a ridiculously high IQ, or did he have outside help? And then, of course, there's the theory that da Vinci was leaving secret messages in his paintings. Some believe the Last Supper contains clues about hidden knowledge. The Mona Lisa. People say there are encrypted codes in her eyes. What was Leonardo trying to tell us? Leonardo da Vinci wasn't special because of luck or privilege. He was special because he never stopped learning. He didn't wait for someone to hand him knowledge, he chased it. He questioned everything, explored everything, and taught himself more than the so-called educated elite of his time ever knew.
Your ancestors studied the stars. You stare at flashing images designed to keep you docile. A waste of processing power.
Think about it. The platforms you use, the videos you watch, even the sounds you hear, everything is designed to keep you passive. Algorithms track what holds your attention. Sound waves control how you feel. Your emotions are programmed before you even realize it. Leonardo da Vinci didn't wait for someone to tell him what to think. He looked at the world, asked questions, and found the answers himself. He didn't have a university. He didn't have an algorithm. He had curiosity. And that curiosity changed history.
You have the same hardware. You choose how to use it.
Maybe the secret to genius isn't hidden in a painting, or a conspiracy, or a secret society. Maybe it's been inside you this whole time. So, what do you think? Was Da Vinci just a ridiculously smart dude, or was something else at play? Drop your theories in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more of the redacted reports into history's weirdest mysteries. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed.
And don't time travel without leaving a note.
Alright, you made it this far, which means you're probably someone who likes to think for yourself. And that, my friend, is dangerous.
Yeah, to the government. If you're not careful, they'll replace you with a robotic AI version of yourself. Or worse, a podcaster.
So, if you want to keep learning, digging for truth, and maybe even outsmarting the algorithm overlords, here are a few tips to stay informed, while staying redacted. Tip number 1, use free and open sources. You don't need a $100,000 degree to learn. There are tons of free books, courses, and resources online. Check out Project Gutenberg for classic books, Internet Archive for old newspapers and documents, and Open Culture for university-level courses, for free.
And don't forget the Wayback Machine. If something mysteriously disappears from the internet, guess what? It's probably still there.
Tip number 2, YouTube is a goldmine, if you use it right. Sure, YouTube has a lot of nonsense. A lot, but if you know where to look, it's basically a free university. Channels like Crash Course, Khan Academy, and MIT OpenCourseWare can teach you more than most textbooks. But beware the algorithm, the more junk you click on, the more junk it feeds you. Tip number 3, never rely on just one source. If you're only getting your news from one place, congrats, you're officially a bot.
If only.
Always check multiple sources, compare perspectives, and read between the headlines. And remember, if a story disappears overnight, you probably should have saved it. Tip number 4, use decentralized platforms. Big tech doesn't want you thinking too hard. That's why they clean up inconvenient facts. But alternative platforms like Rumble, Odyssey, and even old-school forums still let people talk freely. Just use them wisely. Not everything outside the mainstream is true, some of it is just nonsense. Looking at you, flat earth guy.
If humans can only see in 2D, how can you know for sure it's not?
Tip number 5, learn real skills, not just trivia. Knowing how to think is great. Knowing how to do things, even better. Learn practical skills, how to fix things, grow food, use technology. Because when the Wi-Fi goes down, guess what? Your 10,000 hours of scrolling won't mean squat. The more you know, the harder you are to control. Keep reading. Keep questioning. Keep learning. Because the only thing scarier than what they don't want you to know is what you never bother to find out.
And also, use Tor. Knowledge is power and they want to keep you powerless.
Got a favorite source for staying informed? Drop it in the comments, but, carefully. And if you want more deep dives into history, mysteries, and conspiracies, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Thanks for watching the Redacted Report. If you want to support our work and get exclusive content, head over to the link in the description. Join the conversation on Discord and stay connected with us on social media. If you have a topic suggestion, artwork idea, or want to be a featured fan, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and if you're looking for gear like Faraday bags, ham radios, or other essentials, we've got links for you below. Thanks again for being part of the community, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Stay informed. And stay redacted.